We need to see what's in the garage.
There's something seriously messed up here.
Paramount Plus Low-Key has some absolute bangers that a lot of people are sleeping on. Everyone's always talking Netflix, Prime, or Apple TV, but Paramount Plus has been stacking its library with hidden gems that rival them all.
Would you just leave it alone? Dad!
Come out, face me!
Whether you're considering signing up or already have it, but haven't fully explored, this list is going to show you exactly why Paramount Plus deserves a spot in your watch rotation. Number 10, The Night Clerk.
I think this person might be dead.
We have a dead woman here. You know you got blood on you.
Sometimes thrillers aren't about car chases or shootouts. They're about watching someone unravel in silence. The Night Clerk, released in 2020, leans into that tension with Ty Sheridan as Bart, a socially awkward hotel clerk who secretly installs cameras in guest rooms to study how people behave. What begins as a coping mechanism for his Asperger's spirals into something darker when he becomes entangled in a murder investigation. Ana de Armas brings a dangerous allure as the mysterious guest who pulls him deeper into the mess, while John Leguizamo and Helen Hunt round out the cast with steady performances. The movie is moody, voyeuristic, and unsettling, playing like a modern Rear Window stripped of glamour. It's not a perfect thriller, but its eerie intimacy keeps you watching. Number 9, Along Came a Spider.
Century. Not yet.
That can't be foreseen.
Everybody down.
Before reboots and recasts, Morgan Freeman brought James Patterson's iconic detective Alex Cross to life, and Along Came a Spider, released in 2001, is one of his most memorable turns. This sequel to Kiss the Girls finds Cross pulled out of retirement after the daughter of a US senator is kidnapped from her elite private school. What looks like a straightforward abduction spirals into a cat-and-mouse game with Gary Sinise, a villain hungry for notoriety and modeled after America's most infamous kidnappings. Monica Potter joins as a Secret Service agent whose own secrets complicate the chase, while Michael Wincott gives the kind of eerie performance that lingers. It's pulpy, twisty, and elevated by Freeman's gravitas, proving that even in formula, a strong lead can make the web worth entering. Number 8, The Faculty. Released in 1998 and directed by Robert Rodriguez, The Faculty takes the classic alien invasion story and drops it straight into the halls of an American high school. A mix of sci-fi, horror, and 90s teen drama, it stars Elijah Wood, Josh Hartnett, Jordana Brewster, Clea Duvall, and even Usher in an early role. The story follows a group of misfit students who discover their teachers, and eventually their classmates, are being taken over by parasitic aliens. Written by Kevin Williamson, hot off the success of Scream, it's self-aware, fast-paced, and packed with nods to genre classics like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. While critics were mixed at release, the film has since gained a cult following, celebrated for its campy thrills and high-octane late 90s style. Number 7, The Lovely Bones.
You miss her, don't you?
She's gone.
What if she isn't?
Released in 2009 and directed by Peter Jackson, The Lovely Bones is a haunting supernatural drama based on Alice Sebold's best-selling novel. Starring Saoirse Ronan, Mark Wahlberg, Rachel Weisz, Susan Sarandon, and Stanley Tucci, the film tells the story of 14-year-old Susie Salmon, who is brutally murdered by her neighbor, and then narrates from a liminal afterlife space she calls the in-between. From there, she struggles with her family's grief, her own desire for justice, and the unfinished life she left behind. While critics were divided on its tone and heavy visual effects, Ronan's performance and Tucci's chilling portrayal of the killer earned wide praise, with Tucci receiving an Academy Award nomination. Both tragic and imaginative, the film explores loss, healing, and the resilience of love. Number 6, Life.
Yet, its hazards are hostile to us all. Its conquest deserves the best.
Released in 2017, Life is a sharp, claustrophobic slice of sci-fi horror that proves space isn't a frontier. it's a trap. The film brings together an A-list cast with Jake Gyllenhaal, Rebecca Ferguson, and Ryan Reynolds as part of a crew aboard the International Space Station. Their mission seems groundbreaking: study the first living organism ever discovered on Mars. But what begins as wonder quickly curdles into dread when the life form, nicknamed Calvin, grows faster, smarter, and far more dangerous than anyone expected. Director Daniel Espinosa leans into the isolation of space, turning the ISS into a floating coffin as paranoia sets in. With nerve-wracking set pieces and a pitch-black finale that sticks in your mind, life is a tense reminder that in space, discovery and doom can look terrifyingly alike. Number 5. The Gift.
What's the matter?
Released in 2000, The Gift blends supernatural mystery with Southern Gothic tension, directed by none other than Sam Raimi. At the center is Annie Wilson, played with quiet intensity by Cate Blanchett, a widowed mother in rural Georgia who makes ends meet as a psychic. When a young woman vanishes, Annie's visions become the key to unraveling the case, pulling her into a tangled web of secrets, violence, and betrayal. The cast is stacked. Keanu Reeves in one of his darkest roles, Giovanni Ribisi as the troubled buddy, Hilary Swank, Greg Kinnear, and Katie Holmes in a chilling turn. With its moody atmosphere, strong performances, and a final twist that lingers, The Gift is a haunting reminder that sometimes the dead aren't the only ones with secrets worth fearing. Number 4. The Island.
Two of our products have escaped.
Directed by Michael Bay and released in 2005, The Island takes the sleek style of his blockbusters and merges it with a dark, dystopian premise. Ewan McGregor stars as Lincoln 6 Echo, a man living in a sterile compound where residents dream of winning a lottery to escape to a utopian island. Alongside Scarlett Johansson's Jordan 2 Delta, he discovers the horrifying truth. They're not survivors, they're clones, created only to harvest organs for the wealthy. What follows is part conspiracy thriller, part high-octane chase, with Michael Clark Duncan, Jimon Hounsou, Steve Buscemi, and Sean Bean rounding out a strong supporting cast. Though divisive on release, The Island has aged into a cult favorite. Its mix of sci-fi intrigue, action spectacle, and moral questions still hits hard today. Number 3. Annihilation.
If I knew what happened, I could save his life.
The boundary's getting bigger, it's expanding. We're talking.
Directed by Alex Garland and released in 2018, Annihilation is one of the most ambitious sci-fi horror films of the last decade. Natalie Portman stars as Lena, a biologist who joins an all-women expedition into the Shimmer, a mysterious, ever-expanding zone where the laws of nature twist into something alien. Inside, plants grow in human shapes, mutated animals roam, and the team realizes their very DNA is being refracted and rewritten. Jennifer Jason Leigh, Gina Rodriguez, Tessa Thompson, Tuva Novotny, and Oscar Isaac add weight to a story that blends cosmic horror with raw emotion. Equal parts unsettling and beautiful, Annihilation asks profound questions about grief, self-destruction, and transformation. It may not have been a box office hit, but it's already considered a modern cult classic. Number 2. Disturbia.
Little houses hide really twisted secrets. Wait a minute.
Released in 2007 and directed by DJ Caruso, Disturbia updates Hitchcock's Rear Window concept for a modern teen thriller. Shia LaBeouf stars as Cale, a high schooler placed under house arrest after lashing out at a teacher. Stuck at home with nothing but binoculars and boredom, he begins spying on his neighbors, only to suspect that the quiet man across the street might be hiding something sinister. What starts as teenage curiosity escalates into a deadly game of cat and mouse, as Cale, his best friend Ronnie, and new neighbor Ashley uncover evidence pointing to a serial killer. Carrie Ann Moss and David Morse round out a tense cast, with Morse delivering a chilling turn as the neighbor next door. Slick, suspenseful, and surprisingly effective, Disturbia keeps you watching every window. Number 1. 7 Psychopaths.
A maniac.
Dandy.
Martin McDonagh's 7 Psychopaths, released in 2012, is a gleefully twisted ride that blurs the line between crime thriller, comedy, and meta-satire. Colin Farrell plays Marty, a struggling screenwriter desperate for inspiration, who finds himself entangled in the insane schemes of his best friend Billy, Sam Rockwell, and the eccentric Hans, Christopher Walken. What begins as a dog-napping racket spirals into a bloody, bizarre showdown involving gangsters, lost love, and a Shih Tzu named Bonnie. McDonough peppers the film with stories inside stories, layering pulp violence with sharp commentary on Hollywood tropes. Rockwell steals scenes with manic energy, while Walken delivers quiet, soulful strangeness. It's violent, self-aware, and darkly hilarious, like Tarantino filtered through a playwright's pen. For anyone who loves crime films that mock themselves while still thrilling, this one is unmissable. And that's a wrap on our countdown. From the eerie voyeurism of Disturbia to the cosmic terror of Annihilation and the chaotic brilliance of Seven Psychopaths.
I waited for justice, but justice did not come.
Paramount Plus is quietly housing some of the most underrated thrillers and mind-benders out there. If you spotted a new favorite for your next binge, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you're always plugged into our latest hidden gems.
Sail. We ask God's blessing on the most.
Got a Paramount Plus pick we missed? Drop it in the comments. We're always digging for the next overlooked classic. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the couch.